And this is my section, Tina Escaja's section, and this is based on a manuscript of mine called Códigos de barras, barcodes. And what I try to do with barcodes is to give, because this is an interactive work, to give the power that is pretty much used in general to control people, but this case, which is the scanner of a barcode, but give them the opportunity to the people to question the power and see beyond these codes. So it's a political statement as well. I extend that to other elements, but this one is primarily political. So for example, you have the camera and you point to the barcodes.
This hour, American and coalition forces are in the early stages. Military operations to disarm Iraq. The military operations to disarm Iraq.
I wouldn't be happy if I were occupied either.
Shoot at us, kill us, blow us up, whatever means they can.
Okay, so this is a comment on the war in Iraq. And the person who is here is exposed to different elements that the media is giving us, but they are in charge of listening or not to what these elements putting together here. So it's an interactive with the idea, hopefully, of making people question what is going on and act if possible. So I have variations on barcodes. I have this, which is based on these very well-known voices and information from the media. And also I have here a poem called Una Grande Libre, which is One Great and Free. You can listen to this.
One. Great. Free.
So One Great and Free is actually Una Grande Libre. This is the code that used the Generalissimo, the dictator of Spain, in Spain. And I'm using that as a comment, in general, of a political comment. And I question the concept of being one, which is not true, there is no one. The concept of great, which is not true, is not great. And the concept of free, which is the main concept that I'm trying to question. So this is a poem written in Spanish with barcodes. And so what I did is to clarify the options, is to put a translation into English into this banner. And the voice is from Helen Wack, who is the person who also did the translation of the poem. So, for example, we have one here.
Free you are not now. We are not. Ask the oppressed, the enslaved, all false and reversed. Wake up.
So this is the last line. And another variation here is a poem in the traditional sense, but there is different levels because you have the poem in Spanish, but there are hidden messages inside in English. For example, this first one, mantenerse fuera, privado, cómoda en la medida en que las flores brotan y los grillos ofrecen espasmos rituales.
Silence bleeds. Indifference.
Silence bleeds indifference. And so you have different levels according to what you want to read.
Distance. Bites. Fear. Away.
Distance bites fear away. So this is another option using barcodes. Again, is to use technology for the people to create meanings of reaction. And here is the last thing I have, which is another variation. And this is a poem related to the concept of domestic violence. And it's a poem that is kind of a mystery. You don't really know what's going on until you realize that the whole thing is very disturbing. And there is a relation also with the message in the barcode.
Geología violenta y luna, morada en venas, rotas y mínimas. Asteroide abatido transforma el llano en una rara, acontecida cumbre, sorda y violeta. Sangre marchita que acoge ese ojo motriz, sepultado en la nueva geografía. Ese cuerpo celeste de un paisaje mineral que abulta, del corazón el puño, de la palabra el dardo, del dolor, la tectónica geometría del miedo. Erosión de una trama de ficticio relieve, mientras el astro exige en su centro herido dignidad y cordura. No hay razones.
Thank you. That's it.
Great. Thank you, Tina.
Thank you. I'm so happy that you came. It would have been very sad if you couldn't make it.
Well, it's great having a personal tour.
It's nice. Thank you for taping it.